My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
The yake can see any no. And I will be sending via man or there any production. Sammy spoke on this very issue. That very day, oil press conference, I was also seated. Namiti Hobi. We cited specific project near Kahwasem. I remember Sunyani Airport project. Na Adjei former vice president we be a friend Mumuni then the refinity on na ye their money company. And na cite what the auditor general said in some paragraph, I think 61, 62 up to 64. We cited all those in Yamana is stated in the said document. But on the official senior debate na ode kokobona ba no da obebe bia no ofri ha na wajampe ko ha ofri ha na wajampe ko ha nti sese no kra no yentimi hu se so sourcing ni ye di bone see overprice contract se bi mu na any capacity insem na ye hwanyan ba me pese me busa no question me pese me busa no question bi o say one question pe say na okay
what time
senior me say na okay issue of capacity assembly. I like your understanding of capacity may be different from my understanding of capacity because it be an interpretation here. But can't treat for say a registered company, a construction firm, a year juma number of years. Yes, and the workers yes 4 and a half 4. Obi the one, other member obi the 4. And on the capacity to even serve as a contractor and I say nipa 4 na near the man na untimi nye juma bi as a contractor.
Okay, where we?
Yeah, no kwa no ma answer.
So they didn't kind yo no kabila me nyamo
o de ya no
they didn't
sa company ni near den sanam yeah nipa 4
obi dey 4 my nsi 4 no kwa so me say obi dey 4 obi dey 1
o dey 4 na no ma meko 1 no
na 1 dey hu hia
yini nyina no ba yi 4 na no ma me
my yini nyina
no don't box it
no why me say capacity
What's
the capacity? What's the capacity? Yes.
Yes.
And the capacity no man come on. What I say?
No.
The other kind. Capacity no. We've raised 3 issues. The other kind say, yeah, the contract. Omu invitation no. Almost 804 million. Yeah, document omu de maye. Near highways for the ministry ne de maye. Near highways for the Maya. Their ministry Nankasa publish your own website. Name and send you na 804 million. And your bahana, you be expose you almost say. At 2,000 authorization commitment or the mamon for that road. Na 683. Intimugradiana contract na ma or the mabroso by 120 million. And Rakude Omakosesa figure no website.
And that figure aligns with the contract and Casano figure.
Oh, yeah, one contract no.
I read it.
Obi na send o document me boa. Me say this me you question no. They didn't kind. Sa contractor ya me can asem.
Your friend is saying.
Growth 82. Sa contractor me ba o se capacity.
Me ba na metie no.
Na so we busa na question.
O se capacity. Eric. Ana me say they didn't kind. Sa contractor na mo de man no. Contractor no register that same year. And we a capacity issue, a raising capacity issue, because Rose Ministry, you have to get classification to be classified as A1, B1 contractor for a certain type of job.
Yes, that's the first capacity issue.
And we have first capacity issue. Number 2, Yama Obi 146 million CDs contract here. Nipa krono. Ose na juma ye 4. Ye bisa Senate clearance. Yeah, and no, I can't know my ujina so edi dance yes company no ame one a company a tumpono. Nejuma ye 4 years or say back. What I say? And then you go through this document and award the contract. Just and Kanipanika say a 0 crank and found. Number 2, also mean 4 no so. Obidiano. Yebisa and say on the contract here over 300 million. Yebisa and say on the Senate clearance a saying also nipa 4. and then almost say oh minim company no enti na me kasa no kra minim company no enti sa me evaluate ade no a auditor general ba na say or evaluate the award processes no a enya fe no wo be ko say contractor na no say o nipa baako ana o nipa nan no oje adwuma no oye ya na wanye menua ye nyina ye nim say yeti Ghana ha ye nyina ye nim obi koje contract no sublet Masa Eric unima na say wuni
it's a possibility
enya possibility see I can say a possibility ani ye nya atwom
and it can happen again
it happens obi koje contract no aton obi koje contract no sublet or the political connections akwaje contract no are sublet it doesn't it happen
it does.
Ti capacity asem na say o say obi wo say owo nipa baako ana nipa nan a ye nkonkwohwe adwuma na oye no and am say in fact me am tie uma me project say me nsi multimedia eden yi na wo fra me kude na be ma o de ma me say oh minua so sourcing ye the way ma gia me one engineers bebre ya
obi onim de ntia na yeah onim de ntia na me busa na sa many unyina am so obi anya contractor na okasa na de ba kwa me pick from ne argument ne pa ne say o se copy technical person abusa no ana bisa engineers no into no kra admit say onye technical person 1 2 ono admit say ono individual no otesisia no onye engineer
so
maybe and me say I was so excited say o making the case ni nyina no make reference
capacity some the engineer some
senior meba senior meba o say sanya man the engineer
me say capacity some the engineer some eligibility and qualification for a contract
you don't know me unima na unim meba chawo nye say engineer
okay scope of works
mama nka say
any ade
so le my name was
obi o ministry of rules engineers na ye adwuma ho no adenti no mofo no makosu ade ho no mo ye adwuma amene wo kan nyina nsam a waso a wo kan nyina enye presidency na ye ho adwuma na enye multimedia ministry of rules teaching engineering department omo na front nyama dodo ya wo kan and you are telling me say the wo kan enye engineering asem layman bia betimi atene ba bia kan asem kwa me bo obo contractor ba ko na o say ni workers here for and I'm no or responded me ba capacity issue me ba senior according to your documents obi you see me ba na say una odiaba na say according to your document you make reference to that is it mama nka say senior obi mama nka say obi according to document also my finish no contractor ya obo ba akudin say na juma e 4 no the question is our track record why kwanda and now onye kwanda meba nye asem under the regime of the NPP sa sanamo se hwan ya ye kan obi me wo contract ekuta me makoma 22 on na ye we or the nipa for na ye
or yeah, contract 22.
Bobo, I have a copy here. Document in open soft copy. I'm send them and I can't do print abano. Maybe senior, let me finish. Here you see, maybe. Me say this contractor now can who is misleading, but you are misinforming the public and you think yours is okay.
Eric.
Maybe.
For those contracts, maybe any benefit of
Obi, so you are not telling me today, so you being a lawyer.
Yes.
So person who's a company be as a senate me senator. So why are you telling me that?
I've already said
and I'm also making reference to you say this said company under the regime of the NPP yeah man contrast marku 22 yeah executed sanam into the nipa for na
we should be asking you that
okay
Bubobi
kisi besiasi ebukrom
Bubobi or the nipa for and you see senior yeah ka say construction company e was site here ejuma na nche say nipa for na gina ho ye ejuma me ne oti kroma me ne oti kroma ye nim say the construction ejuma te omo ejuma sori wa bra obi omo nya ejuma omo ye ana mewa and 90% of the contractors in this country so omo nya ejuma sa core staff bi omo hi omo service office na omo ne omo na ye ejuma who doesn't know
anyone
inti ene ye no ane say na me a company under 2019 eba why ye juma be 22 contract and there was a year for staff and or the omoye and I pens me ba oh
contract our minister
who raise issue of capacity near fa o de fa there be o de fa documents ebiem Obi
and you are deviating from what he
I listened to what he said and I mean busa the questions Obi mami
I want it to be who are questions and the busa.
Questions.
What is that? If you are coming to do a presentation,
na me busa the question I must on fa krata ni na mama
no de krata ma
Who question na?
Na me de
na your analysis.
Good meba Obi
analysis na.
Obi na person agidi no obi answer you me document na wo say any man dey sign
Inti documenta mebo documenta docu say there
who another one more question
na mani ya no we ya no say nipa phone here o say document na me dey am no sa 22 contract nipa phone here sa na oka
look at that Look at this logic.
No, I just want him to admit it. But Kabila, don't talk as if say Ube bully Obi because you know be matured any year. So be careful. Is that what he said? No. But
who am I bullying this?
Is that what he said?
Is that what he said? How is he bullying?
And the post-train.
How is he bullying?
Keep mute. Mama neni Musa. Sit down. Mama neni Musa. Don't go. Sit down. Man
Mayo, do you have a question for him?
I don't know. Why? Honestly, come and sit down.
Honestly,
Obi. Senior Kabila Metransi. Obi. There be no make us some Obi touchline out to above. Obi. I mean, Musa question.
Obi. Media.
Yes, sir. But I'm a
Nipa 4 there no.
Now what your question? Nkola question here the queen.
Now David. Now Nkwala comment we are Paris pass here or the point. No, but you shouldn't talk to me say Nkwala question. Look at you.
Eric.
Masa, Paris, who this year bebu? Eric, Medamaka, senior continue.
So the question is yes. Sir, a kwana omoye no.
Nipa 4 no dey 22 contracts.
They didn't kind. And yamana me see nipa company no nipa 4. Company no documents or they koji contract. Yeah, you be say and say. We juma ye 4 years saying.
Yes.
Or say na juma ye 4 e 4. Yeah, ye we hey. Me did say ye mu bia obi asifie. Bia da otimwa na see. Who sit down? Now we are contractor. Who sit down? Now we are contractor.
Dabi.
Enti nipa ye ba ye ba tu omu ofie ho na omu ye adwuma ofie ho no. Na omu ye adwuma ye fo ana. What for omu ba dey?
Yes.
And omu ye say adwuma.
Good.
Enti say oh mama, the problem is how did the person qualify for the contract because there is eligibility. And one thing I make say otherwise I can go with clearance certificate that shows that my work is zero.
Obi meba. Thank you, senior. Senior, thank you. Well, me person the answer questions. Obi, let me finish it before my final comment. Listen to me carefully. Answer. O make it clear example be say ye nyina wo he obi asifie. Na ni pay asifie na adwumayefo ne ye adwumayefo. What you say? Fine. Say Obi made me fie ma contract see nsia. Libres na de omoba nyame na de omoba ana meboa e na ban de kwan ama contractor so wonye adwuma no sa Libres na ban na de omokwa na as a contractor na de omoye adwuma so you should also know say meba so you should also know say contractor na who make case say ne staff eye 4 no ye man adwuma no call site nso na nipa eye adwuma nipa no bro 4. What am I saying? One now make a case of Libres you. So senior. Into your mom qualify and come the mom. Hey, and when I can be so question, you didn't answer me. I told you say, we'll say we should ask a technical person. Maybe my first point and say, we'll say, my first point I'm raising. What's the deal? And maybe you may say, we'll say, Yambusa technical person. And you being here, no, only a technical person. This technical staff sat at the ministry. They did everything. no more the contract jam. What your catcher say you raise what they did is wrong in law. Is that what he's telling us? Obi. No, is that what he's telling us?
What you are asking, Eric?
No, me busa no nya wona me de. O say, sanko for technical people no for tell me issue no. Eye adwuma we nyina no. Ya emre bia ya say, o ba beje aban contract o so 100.
You are being unfair.
50. What you say documents no present here and and no quite less on qualify so you
me be question.
How does he qualify? Obi
do you get it? Why? So how does he qualify?
Therefore, the zero never.
Therefore, the zero never saying.
Okay,
why
from this?
Or the one
from this.
Then how can
Pius and Adjei?
Look,
Mr. Brahma.
Debut, as some now can so maintain was here. One question, you are no man and you know the issue.
Honorable Brahma.
Yes.
Mr. Media. A foot tour and I made the decline. Near young Crawford, who nip security, Pacho, and Ghana police in Dinkomo. And Ghana police in Dinkomo. A demo hampo. A someone who started came with the whole beer TB. A demo hampo, near the year. Me,
why you are Eric
Pauchopa. Ye bisa say, Sir Nkrofui, Nipa 4 no, and no more the Juma na technical 4, and na one ministry hall. MPP a pencil, and na ye no NDC fui, and throw ni propaganda. Ye kaya, anyanya bia. Mr. Brahma, a Jumana, why ya, what did you do? One pencil, MPP a pencil, ministry honor. Pacho, na a ye, sebi yard. Mima memo moton tomatoes were jum, and I know where Juma or ministry one. Mimi question on because it's a little bit question. You know, Mr. Brahma, Mr. Baby, why you could dream? Oh, so woman, Yentuka.
Of course,
me bano, Minuano to our cano, Ghana, Sika. Land Cruiser kesi be light the name airborne we are. Driver no see mo securities police in the bar
Obi
engine no that no see so
Obi
onu aye di Ghana se ka no tie Obi onu aye di Ghana se ka no hwe no ye bo Ghana se ka no ba no
me we enye emotion Obi
Pius it's media anka Eric Bahi ni aye ye chichi no ni who. You see, sometimes in your politics, you time do that.
Now, why had you done
that?
Pius and Adjei.
Not Eric, not only ministry. Sika man for Kura, ebe to me enya. Every sa Adjei no. Mechire mo do mi so a.
De na mo ye no.
Na o de na say e ba ho.
Okay.
But we NDC no. Asemo aba e mu da ho clear kura no. She questions are obisa.
Me da se Pius and Adjei.
She questions are obisa.
Sulemana Brian. Me da se pass oba. Why? Obi besa so di nkomo bio.
Me so me da se, but the matter to an say we are ye nyina no e your mind no ye yo ntia. Okay. Senia Pius ken.
But senior Obi bisa question bi.
Ono
asema me bisa. Oh, yes. Pius just Obi bisa o say and it should in case Auditor General meba in case Auditor General ye na djuma nyina awie na ye ka se contract na ye de man kofo no chimato bi animu a obe backtrack de waka nyina
should in case
me say in case meba in case Auditor General ehwe sa krata no mu da chiwi na hwe ni mu a obetwe asan
me so kan me tema menyi wa no me say should in case 2028 ye to aba na mu lusu a ebe ye wo ana
asema mi busa wi o say ye to aba
Now, why should I be talking about auditor?
Because we were making an argument then based on auditor general report. And then the argument.
After this short break,
and I mean, Busa say nipa na o kan ho nsem yi. You really so onye hwea. What will you say?
I mean, what it be wo auditor general na.
Share the be good studio ha na and then aba.
Eric Uba sana pa yosuba.
David, I said, we teamwork and
honey be yakao.
Me
to was what could
Pius. Now we are zooming straight into well, obviously a one topic conversation. What drink in the what in an interview in summer what is a minister can you now air the patch up.
Obi me dase ne de kama menchia obi na menchia ye tifo nyina. Obi me ra ho papa na menuano mo mpanyin wa ha bijimidi se omuso aduoma no betum.
Yes,
but yem hihie Ghana maybe some who say ye koya na say ye buy
Eric
doc anyasrisem
no can't Eric Adjei.
Ayasem here pa.
yes
Che ni aye nyina no Ghana man betumpon akonanim enuntina Obi me see mu bisa se enti akusi sen
e wa Sampa FM
enti tobe ni nyina echi no ye ko 2024 abato no na abana ye tu ye no yera His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni president obedi ye menua penyin honorable Agboja ni road minister na obedi ye menua Eric Adjei ni da odi wa ban mu nyina no nti no ekosi sen enu nie look in komo omadi in semo o maka no enu de enye me na meka Ghana fo wan kasa be kai ebi na yera sule a boy voices ni bi ene na media me see sa for estate for no omo aboa oman Ghana ye dae ba na ye nan go abonten dreamu kese pan wo wiase enie this is the mother of scandals to the extent say ya try right RTI request it was denied. There was an appeal after minister na jia to muso me my information no minister no my information yes I call highways assign my information minister no assign call internet so the information bi akoto dwa e wo internet so na ne nyina ye information ba akon enura ye daya ahomachen na obi asori akọ information no yakosisa no say contract be no sikana RTI request answer na mu ankasa mu di ma ya mu bo over 800 million no afa de anajo de sumu ya da no na ya sisan figure no no wonder the learned judge ne ka say ebinum ti ase kwa ye fa so e create ye lutu na ya share ya sana babium. Now look obi yeti kromo ha oman mu ha na scandalo na MPP for scandal e de no manka e na Ghana for CEO yati ye beto abana mamobium e de na some of the scandals aye kafa MPP hu no ebini o you see energy minister ya appointing no say onko vetting committee abra MPP for ne doso e was a vetting committee no because at that time no na nye na ne wo majority no you see minister no e ko bribe don kuma na e wo vetting committee no so omobeji omunjini ntum ade no so e simple majority o you see a scandal yera Boache Jako energy minister okay you see a scandal Capre, abaime capre, basei, anko bebia o. NDC force a scandal. You see, Ministry of Trade eba be ye program B. Na omu mpese omu di Ghana sika enebe organize. And to omu ankasa no in their creativity no oma ye fundraising. And omu shishen kunya se wo ba no ye ton ticket na ticket no ti se wo cost stadium popular stand wo ho na VIP wo ho no ya shishe ne se wo betina VIP no wo ticket no ni buo sunu ni buo na wo so wo popular stand no sunu wo buo enti VIP ni se wo akonya no ben baby o mampanyin eti selfie na wo pekura baby a wo ti no betumi atwa na wo de akokire wo ma enti wo ticket ne de eye surunko kakra almost your cash for seats scandal. Obiukai. Me see I'm on my Ghana capre but say ankum. Miamiti ha. Oh yes, bibi the Australia visa scandal. Abaina mfa teku anatekuba anakapre. Amame say yemfanfa obia emfanko Australia. Obia ni wiase a oye journalist ya. Oba me menim say opese oko Australia. Mi ankasa as deputy minister say mi pese mi call Australia na anka eye GOC for na be visa mame because omu no mu ye games organizers say World Cup ebe FIFA is not dealing with government of Ghana. FIFA is only dealing with the GFA because eye kuo FIFA no eye independent organization football clubs and a kambomu and there is no relationship between FIFA and the government of Ghana. Bibi omu ye bia no eye courtesy. Misi abaino sidi sempo ambe faye nsim obiampo eni ho a oba manimu se mintre ni din kekempo se ope Australia ko minye juma Australia High Commission
o agugodro
minye juma Australia High Commission yesi Ghana phobia kodu Australia ayapamu womu omu CEO ye scandal
omu bodi
omu say a scandal. And me Ghana sika 73 billion not million billion. Yabeka ni chwe mo say p pacho buame. Wo de wonim say me comedian ayigbetwi. Me free volta na me nyin we so jaman. Ena ene me bedroom studio ha madaroma. Enti billion no de nka me krom kasa nka metumi aka. Twe no 73 billion obi pacho buame. Me pese amanfo etiase. Me si sa sika no me ba no. Ma sorry dan. Obi a onim sika mu sikasemu wo si me ma sorry dan. Yes sa sika no into 50 Ghana cedis note wa. Na e pakia ebe ye me ma sorry dan no ma. Sasika no ho komo na edie me pese amanfo hu mfoni no e wo mutiri mu enya 200 Ghana note wo se ye bonu 50 cedis note a e betumi a hye maso enye se e betumi e be ma sorry no dan no ma ye ma sasika me ye kwatle me Roman say sasika no ho komo e na ye die na de na aba ni aba ne se obi na no 2016 ye koye e kwan fufuro bi ewo do de papeso nkwanta kwano so
paso account 3 minutes
mate do de papeso muno
yes 2015
me pese me kai yen sa Jibril Kanazoe sa kwano na di ba yo ademudie je be mu yedi ka no according to not according from na yesi yedi ka no e di ama Ghana ban security so mu yusu Oma nkasa omu hiaka o but ye de ade no koche wo mu ni nasefo takwan no ye no ye mampanyin say contractor no wa ya de ama yewura John Dramani Mahama say contractor na ya de ama Ghana contractors mu nkona mu nkosua asphalt no ene ufa charge GTP krana ugugu say ye de oman bi sika asphalt road ya how many years ansana kwanu betumi asaya ye betumi a kire wo say ChatGPT me wa hana me check obetumi ChatGPT see at least 25 to 30 years there asphalt road there ye ni ya
2015 contract was not an asphalt
onim the oka
fact
that's all
yo yenko yenim
nti twesan
o de mi ka me make say asphalt
Eric
na then na okay
jambo chame me nim niamika o minim niamika
2015
minim niamika
onim the oka
nyambo tre nyabotre
kasa yetio
ye kwana ye 10 years old no kwana ye 10 year old no ye sa kwano 25.9 million euro enye cedi na obi aka say inflation abem 10 years after contractor na ye see yenko sua adwuma e won Ghana contractors ye nim kwan yo yenko sua wo Burkina Faso ni no ho no after 10 years pe wo ye see ye san kwa yes akwan no afedie nkrata aba empenyifo ne bi ene dive down kukuemu ekoye nhwehwemu enye sa ade a amanfo de to abontin there bi na omu mpesa amanfo betie enti RTI request nkra no they declined it a force and sana information ne obi sick kwan a yede 25.9 million euros a year nano 10 years ago ene ya double SND bi aka ho over 60 million euro ene de yes akwa no obi amanfo se mayenka ho asem na enye hwe yes I agree price no betumi asisa but ebesisa every 25.9 million euro akwa could do 60 and over million euro.
But won't you want to look at the scope of work now in the new contract?
A different scope.
Dressing, that's the way asphalt.
Friend rehabilitation.
I'm a friend of rehabilitation.
Debbie.
Rehabilitation is a term of.
Oh, Debbie. Obi, and maybe some engineers or much church and friend rehabilitation.
Do you know that the in Sawem to Fanko Road is
rehabilitation?
Minim.
Okay.
You don't know.
Now, in Sawem to in Sawem nyabota question na obi sam no kwan na ye no na ye kwan be na ye ne den.
Yeah, but I'm saying rehabilitation can be doing the road. In fact,
maybe say ye den kwan na ye yo.
Say they are 10-lane road. Yes.
And ye asphalt and ye sapiti.
Asphalt.
And I make sure say ye sapiti and I hope say we in the asphalt ya. Want to mean friend rehabilitation. But a year coin fufro a woo ye a year asphalt road ya. Who say ye asphalt no. Ube to me a friend rehabilitation.
Yeah, but the name in the contract document here rehabilitation
office. Is it?
That is what is in the contract. And
I make sure say it tells you say it exactly. That's what the point I'm making. It's consistent. And you say
so you're not saying different things.
Yes.
You make the point.
We are saying the same things. And you dada na and I say and you fufrobi and I yo. In any case, the people who have looked at the document, Papa na obetina hano.
Yes.
What will say there is a lot of similarity between the scope of work on that road and the scope of work that we are doing now. In any case, Obi, if there is not even a similarity, now see and also abeye 10 lane, and I say abeye 5 lane, and I say abeye 6. I say by this and come back because I say me asem kesi, and it will raise the questions of need. Do we have the need for maybe 3 lane, 4 lane in some places? Because sebi Ghana for no yen na sebi yadwene yedwuma. Want to me be kire say sebi mimi krom kwa me de ko me krom ye wabe ye no 4 lane. What is the economic viability of the road, for instance? Okay. So we know, and that is why they have not come to deny say road na ye no. It is not entirely different in scope. That has never been the argument. So don't play the devil's advocate for them and create
but what they have said though, and they said this time it would be asphaltic and yet surface dressing.
That's concrete.
That's what they have said now. With the new one,
Obi, na no one
the minister.
What can we find?
Oh,
go and check the contract document.
Parliament way.
But the contract document who some na for the about how more cano.
They are okay, yes, I know cano.
The contract document now cano and no one some new bina. Yes, sorry, how much ya? Adiana more responding more sign for the minister. Highways are signed, more they are to internet, and then no more call assign cost 600. And all of those things no say be Ghana for a yankola. So the games that are at play no and nothing are media in conclusion, Obi. Me, I believe, sir, these matters should not be laid to rest. There are more questions. There are questions, major questions
to be answered
about this matter of scandals. And you know, Parliament must come in this one.
Okay.
Minim say enche omobe correction.
Should there be a special audit?
There should be a special audit from the Auditor General. There should be a bipartisan inquiry into this matter. Yen ni TV show live. Me see cash for city krampuna aban sike ni mo krana by TV show. Yen no embra TV show na document the bibia obia hu because ade amu ye kura no. Na nka ni kwan se mu be ye so mu hye yen bo se mu nye so. But then so me people say so is in the law. Obi, I'm telling you, me, I agree in principle. Say even though so sourcing allowed under some specific instances in the Public Procurement Authority, no. My personal position is that we should not encourage it. We should move. We should move. No, we cannot, because there will be emergencies here. But I would have thought that the principled position that let the norm be competitive tendering, no, we should move towards that one. Because inherent in it, there are some steps to be a bebua, not a questions ni be a chini pedria within that process, no. Na ya cure, na ya cure those way no. Me wo bakumi no be ba ma.
Eric
Obi
respond to enough James, Dr. James.
Medase.
Na me reconcile.
Kabila. Obi medase. I'm saying na nke be ye me fese anka senior menu penny or sorry koyi na nke ne betena ha che na nka questions ayewo na ebusebusa ne but that is the politics of it yet yes na unim de ye me wanwan anwumre de ye me wanwan anwumre pa yote
don't go personal
no nya personal ne kwanya offer some description and the way you see and are you okay? Yeah. Say pious stay here. No kasi way you see so kasa ya no asande no be kan examples no say ono kra de oye wa anye hwe no. You say scandal. Pious.
Yes.
Yet opposition ya ma appointment. And ye ne ma CEO.
Debbie.
Ye ne ma deputy minister.
Debbie.
And Kwadana call Australia na no more granting interviews na bi mo se ejo mo 40,000 ejo mo 35 me ba kan wanu tum me ba obua o kasa ma edin
na but you
write it down
it's not
he should write it down.
If you decide to respond to Sanyo man,
may respond mini Obi yes and I'm saying start to kasa yen ne wakasa 20 minutes into me water.
Obi, it is important that we put on
record. No, don't put anything on record. Odi Adjei kasa me say
Obi eniwa Obi
Pious on say kwan na nka odan a o say kwan na tene wo asem we ba kuruma obo wa kura na wusu ene we nya hwe bo say me ba yeah you
anamumu abe mu musu mu bechi me say mbe ya ye
ko Adjei kasa na min kan bi Obi
Entroni propaganda say ya
there me pese obi ate ase ni say amanyo sem ne yeyo and civil society organizations no so no omo akwanya say omo de omo ho e hye kan bi ma men kan bi mo e ma na eno na ma ne yakono na owura no ba ye no ubusa ne nsem bebre Obi this conversation started no say wo hwe Fourth Estate for no social media handle na ade achi bia ye wo kwan a ye de asem no fasoba Obi ye shase no.
They said that's the editorial discretion.
Yes, omo shase no. They no more can say contract mako ahodo 81. Yeah, big push. Ni nyina ye contract ahodo a so source. Yeah, ban we e de ama. Obi say okay pa. Ena minister no ko mra bedwafie. No kokko kire nsem no mu kakra. Na obi wa hu. Meti hai so sourcing kwanya e faso edema contractor so omunye adwuma yenim se wo mra no mu de like no purport so boss am voice am se yakeka bi esi ni ade in opposition then you can adwen your position on some specific projects bia Auditor General raised the issues. Yes, the press conference based on the issues that Auditor General raised say because here is so sourcing no almost you say a boy no cry about times 3. Yeah, I call competitive tendering and can concodusa. Yeah, you can't swing an airport then at the can. So that was the argument I mean and making is Amran. Some of us we also transported it. But the year can is CA. asembia ni fie obia mokro no obia nkofo obia de ene obi nka se na ade ayira obi yeti krom hai se institution bia ba abonten oman mu hai institution bia ba abonten se contract ahodo a ya award de ama contractors no ya ye obi de kana sichi kwan so tell me yeah that's sorry na ai nsɛmtwere ni aba abonten se ono agina mraso atro throughout TI e dey copy information from the ministry and the ministry na finishing information and no post to social media and ono no trimu no on tinye masi enema no enye fema no nto zuze bibi wo. And I love how ana ubusa questions say and this say wadwen mu na odi we nyine ba ochena bi ne yakase bibi ani mu a what will you say eno na me busa na me wanyima no no sorry call obi and some obobo so ni nyina no emu de ahe na obetimi aka chem say scandal.
Oh, so what so for example we neighbor to Cape Coast one lotter or yen a calculation almost 124 million per kilometer. That's that to him.
Nyawa so na obusa na scope of work near the other. And obusa na no say correct technical people no. Okay.
And I said
na they no technical people.
No say o ma consult o mo technical people.
But obusa na o say correct technical for no they should come out and speak and tell us why almost supported the fourth estate for Nekano. Because you can't come out and tell me say this is the position of fourth estate. Mobe can we you be sawa or say a technical person. And a minister number Bontebeka say so sir Yama a 54 under big push and amebwa 7 air restricted. Nempono figure na omokambo mo mokokonya bi no yewo ebi wo ho a na the previous administration eye hu adwuma no ye mako 23.
Yes.
Yeah, na ni nyina yeso source. And okram say me print a copy e dey buy. Enti sa so source document na mo printed the can ho a ye dey ma menu apani a o dey betena hai. Eye dey o kan dey can obi this one Adjei. Okay. The Kutawi ya title na say big push anameboa.
Yeah, big push ongoing
projects. Ba ohwe projects ewo krata we su nyina ma 23 ni nyina projects under nanado danko akufuado any award the contract no. But ye buy no de ebehu ye ne se na foto a ye betam sika de afiri mu akwa ye adwuma no na ye problem. And okay ye born to ye kan flagship ahodo na esi ni so kese na ye kan big push ye buy na ye de sika dodo na ekwo se ya kwan ahodo a Ghana fo dodo na ekasa no ye mo foto a ye de big push rules nti ye mfa we nya den enkonko kan ho nti se obetimi abobo
on this list no already one issue and the issue ne say even though mo claim say 23 ni nyina no we award na nanado no o share this document award date na it be a 12 October 2025 it be a 2022 it be a 2023
obi abanya sesa transition aba contract ahodo a ni ye ya frefre contractors bebre and so follow deputy minister crowd parliament I say after say omo some auditor or some institutions we mu refund this can be near there so we called them back my family constituency for example Jamai not Gene Sampa route Rango na no work
Rango sure
me de me say simebo akase after say 2 months san ya Rango je juma na ye ne ye ma pressure say contractor no ko back na pam bi ani omuntem ano ho ba pam
na contract and kase ni ho
okwa they don't even know how to speak about it. What am I saying? And near man kakran na ewo ho na omo perceive as contract na aban bia suru kabo enti ene omo ntena se ne yemfa ne man tutu yi na kwan ya fa so mo ma no ho ba nkrata asem kakra omo ye fa ho no ye hu kwan be fa so aye na aye mra kwan so then we start with them.
You are way no 12 November 2025
Rango yes yet to about time ben
so it was
Debbie yet to about December
yes
maybe 2024 near Twaba
2025
very good and I'm say after say ye buy no Rango no nko kwan no so biem na Rango nya adwuma ho na me free obi anim say the jana mine of quantity. I remember many region council of state representative you call Rango office bear 4 times you call minister office bear 10 times because they be a demonstration you say I'm Robert Sabakwan so you are robbing kofo So what do you supposed to do? Enti ya buy and sa niema we nyina you put into consideration say aden na yemfa nko kan a big push no na foto na ayabo no yemfa ni nyina nyede enye adwuma obi ene de aka ho ne de so figure na omudi we be kan ho ene na ma minister no ko ya okoko chire mu say all this 23 contracts the crime beto ye ne bebre na chimato kakra den e wo ho ba na ni nyina ye so de ama no say ko na ko ye wadwuma.
Now,
but ye buy no ye ne omotenase de chimato wo ho no twi na meka no
say contract ni wa
twi na meka no
what are you continuing?
Asem na meka no tie me
o say contract engage them and
twi na meka no ntia se me say me say they engage them but dimu kra no mo anye proper documentation so when we
then there
came
was
as a
contract to be continued in the first place.
Look at you.
Because you can't put something on nothing.
Utie me here.
Would that not be why they saying the new
utie me here, meba.
So it's a new contract.
Obi anka se bibia e new ha. Tie me say all this contract ya awarded under NPP regime. But a hon krata asem no dodo na enwie peye e na me di me krom kwan. E example ama. Yes. And indeed, ye to abawi almost 1 year Obi. Now cry na hwan na da. Obi almost 1 year. Rango anko site. Ye ni na hia ayentote. E na na rango anko site o ye adwuma. The German of twen an say e kwan na ene ye 80 kilometers if gine ekusi sampa border no so ho no. Say 2.5 years you say 3 years now mo de amaye no enru ho ni aye adwuma na wi. Enti say ye big push o. Say ye so source no ye de ye twen ye kwan. But the year can oh no me but the year can say the fact is President Akufo-Addo de ma contract no na no nkire say abanya sesa ye ya ba ban mu no e wo se ye den ye twe ye ho ye den e di free ho enti ya ntwe ye ho amfiri ho ebiem obi o ka say nyina na o ka technical once say utie the minister goja kan na also do say omo ye so source na hodo pi ba sa ne ma hodo omo ye nyina na ye ministry no any agencies na wase no na ye adwuma ni nyina meba yes very good and it's a ministry no any agencies na atena se na ya cost project ye wi na ye ko Ghana Institute of Surveyors na omo so kokwohwe mu na omo ka se oh adwuma na waye no ye nim de kwan so ye hunu say this is the right way to go ntimo betimi aye mo adwuma na se ministry ni de ama contractor na contractor was site
for so mo nim ho hwe o
emu de hia
procurement for na mo ko news fan na no omo rep no ba news fan no say na all on the
na
procurement experts
na den ye wie say the contract mo bi e de be kwa ko mo na de be ko PPA
sana on
wa ba ben mu da kasa so bi na wa ben de na oka no
but who said that boy
and I say tie me kasa so bi wa ba ben mu pen na ja de oka no no you were in government the ben ye wie documents ye time documents na ye de akwa ko mo obi ebiem aha
you consult you
6:32 until was me ma Kabila e kasa
oh woman 20 minutes oh
ma 20 minutes me pacho fa wa no si 1 minute na
mumia no nyina so na me di kan ba
fa wa no si 1 minute
obi na say me
pacho
party me party
so what the can be that time na o wa ha na nti
na de na me kan me ba de na me kan
to be obi na
wa ma nipa na kasa 20 minutes me so minim say me kasa 20 minutes I say for one
kasa 20 no one time abo o de me say kasa meeting
oh yeah me issues na me be kama kan issue one I say time so kan de o kan azembe na o kan na 10 minutes and 9 minutes Obi maybe no Obi is not being fair to me but me tena se say oh yeah interview bi asame ba mu be kasa bi nti watini nyina free me time a say no so ndis na me
ye patapa
ko mo obi 20 na me nru 10 wo say aka wana what is same dey na free mama tin Obi
onni bibi aka
Obi ebie mo hu say sa cost per kilometer argument no mo ye
ma yenka bi ne yenka mo
meba Kabila ma menfancy sa cost argument no mo ye no
per kilometer
yes enra yenso ye hia na ye hwe akwan ahodo pia ye nuanom de ma contract any ye cost of kilometer may those arguments ebia na hu hia me say de me make sa say de all ka say obi ye technical person Obi tema motorway project na da ho no 19.5 kilometers
yes Maripoma
there no o check here and also 1 kilometer bia no e $17.34 million what the bag Ghana sika mu CD ya 187 million Ghana CD per
kilometer. The motorway na muzi
Na moto say self-contained. Who sit down kwa okwan? Is that what you're telling me? Yes, meba. Enti motorway na. Na ya kan ho asem no. A kilometer of Tema motorway under MPP no modema contract. Ubusa question of spoke. Sorry, scope no. Ose kwa technical people. No, any technical person. EBM Obi. No account dualization. Dualization adentani do wade no so 22 kilometers. And also you check here no. Na scope no, kilometer no. 60.33 million Ghana cedis per 1 kilometer. Enti no so dey na ewum. But we all know say ye kwan na uhu the scope of work na. And ultimately dey some argument or person. Maybe a mountainous area. Say ye ho kwan a ene me krom German of kwan the street. E ho enye pe.
Eric, you are in government.
All
bring the
things
scope
are there.
And stop
so
the
what we are telling the
bring
people
the
of Ghana is there's no scandal.
Bring the scope. Bring the scope.
Anybody be honorable Kwame Agoje Juma e
opposition.
But ye be Ghana for Ejuma na mo de share yensa ye bon to ye ba mo nan so amose mo akwan ye no eno ho ejuma ne ye President Mahama Shebo say Ghana nyina beda no construction site ene me no ka se ko marriage na Sampa di baby road or can ho asem contractor gina so gidigidi omo ye brekum se kwa contractor gina kwa no so ye oko sunyane a yes sunyane ring contractor gina so ye oko Gambia contractor gina so ye so e fili gadochi now se unimu a it's over to you scandal biaba ya na baba ha be kan ho asem ba me no kasa ni there's no scandal anywhere for even
the mother of
so many opportunities
construction
Obi
pious
omo ye construction no nche so mbedi sika no ye betumi dia ye nema bebre
Obi
doc
Reverend Louis Farrakhan and Okasemi
pious up to say when you say Obi anya scandal you have
when you see
great men
fall don't laugh learn
yeah.
Now come be to us or say learn because the things that push or make men fall, you and I are not free from them. Nkomo akoso wo yi. Ade ba ko a me fi si EP mu ba ne se ehu hia se oman ye interrogate niema ema ye single source
procurement,
sole source and restrictive tendering. Sa niema miensan we yedi nkomo ya na minua pani ba ko a oye technical person or the information be mame. Now it's important say me kind say be ya enye me area no no.
Yes.
Sole sourcing is a mandatory non-competitive selection where only one supplier exists in the market. In contrast, single sourcing is a voluntary strategic choice to use one supplier for specific goods despite the existence of others. Sole sourcing involves high risk dependency, whereas single sourcing offers better partnership potential. Now, my key differences. One, availability. Sole sourcing is unavoidable because only one vendor exists.
Sure.
Single sourcing is chosen from multiple available options. Flexibility. Sole sourcing lacks alternatives if the supplier fails. Single sourcing allows the ability to switch suppliers if necessary. Reasons. Sole sourcing is driven by patent, proprietary technology or specialized expertise. Single source is driven by strategic partnerships, volume discounts or streamlined logistics. Risk, which is the last point to make. Sole sourcing introduces higher risk of the vendor disruption and lack of price negotiation. Single sourcing poses risks if the relationship falters, but offers more control over the selection process. Bottom line they say the way you see ye niema nkoma ye dia enu ntina ye mra mu e wo say contract bi wo a say ye no single source ebi wo ma say ye no sole source ebi wo ma say ye no competitive bidding ebi wo ma say ye no restrictive tendering na me ne pious udi nkomo bi e wachire ha. The use of the word abuse
And also we be for kweti kwan so aye bibi. It exists in all these contracts. All of them. Even competitive bidding. Oh, the omo friend insider trading war.
Sure.
Enti abuse no there. Make me akase ye nuanu mo akasa enra ka say something was being abused no. Perhaps they misspoke. Because Erica can't say be wa. Say it followed from audit report me wa. Audit report when you say is subject to Public Accounts Committee. Until Public Accounts Committee ashia atoton krofo anu amomo aye no. Untimi nka say e conclusive. Enti niema na audit report no kra ma aye no. Na nya conclusive. But we run to town with it. And anya ho na ekosi ye. Ye ma no ye say unya ye sole source and a single source no a na che say boni bi about him. Eno na ma asem wo. Nka asem bi ani ho. I'm being honest with you. Pious are introducing new dimensions. I'm not going there because I know no major my technical for no. If it's a technical for no, Eric, and I'm happy say now we insist say Sule as some more kind young yachino. Dear me no, ye dear ni be who say ti say no. Technical for no be who say bia. So see be boom. Ebine word be an we use about rehabilitation.
Yeah.
The word may be ordinary for us, but it has its technical meaning. What different connotation classing said the BC Atiasiafa. It is very important for me, say a better sir. Now, Nuntina may make us say, you best set up sole, sorry,
A commission
of inquiry
into these projects in general.
To say, judgment dead commissioner. Are you Marcel enemy senior justice? Mami 3 months, 4 months,
6 months,
6 months, yeah.
So,
1 year, and
there
be the appointment of a commissioner of inquiry.
Cannot pursue commissioner.
But then, Obi, the important thing is say, period be to say we are 2013 to data. A bad boy may rational.
Yes.
Now, Boama, young among your four, a toda, you didn't send me a chimuno. A settle, Sasson was in there, judgment that won't come out before. Because, sir, so sauce in the same way. Minia Payosnum before 2016 on the campaign. Minia Erika Jenum 2024, 2020 2024 on the campaign. Or Yasro Yasumani be. Into I know you're very important for me. Then the issue also is
final
beneficial contractors now almost benefited through source ownership beneficiary owners beneficiary owners any your friend saying shareholders of these companies. Last point I mean make it Obi and they say oh my God na your team your capacity as a it is based on a certain understood or stated standard.